No one single food or nutrient is going to protect you from COVID-19 or any other infections. What's important is that you have a range of vitamins and minerals from a variety of foods that together can support your immune function. So it's really important to have your balance of carbohydrates, proteins and fats to make sure that you're working optimally. There are no sort of herbal remedies that I believe can make a difference except one supplement, and that is vitamin D. Now, we make vitamin D through the glorious UVB rays from the sunshine. You also get it from certain foods, but there really isn't enough in food in order for us to have the amount of vitamin D that is super protective in terms of things like our immune function and our bone health. So when the sun is out, get yourself out into the sunshine, particularly when your shadow is shorter than you. That's when the sun is more likely to be above you, and it's usually around lunchtime. So just go out, have a look at your shadow, and if it's shorter, you will be making more vitamin D from those UVB rays. The other thing to remember is obviously you've got to expose your skin to that sunlight. So there's no point in having a long sleeve shirt and thinking I've got my vitamin D sorted out. Uncover as much as you feel comfortably that you can, or even just putting your arm out of an open window in the car or in your bedroom can actually help you to manufacture vitamin D, and it's a very potent form of vitamin D that you get from sunlight. If you cannot get out into the sunshine, oh by the way, dark-skinned people need more time in the sunshine to make enough vitamin D than fair-skinned people. Obviously, cover up once you've been in the sun for about 25 minutes or so if you're dark-skinned as well. But if you can't, and in the UK we don't always get that guaranteed sunshine. If you can't make your vitamin D from sunlight, then you can get it from fortified foods. So check the label. Some breakfast cereals, some plant-based drinks are fortified with vitamin D. Eggs give you vitamin D. But actually, I would recommend that you keep to the government recommendations of 10 micrograms of vitamin D supplement a day, particularly in the winter months. And if you're worried, go to the GP, get your vitamin D levels checked, particularly if you're South Asian. I believe the UK current levels are that around 30% of us are low in vitamin D. The only last thing I'd like to say about immunity is that around 70% of your immune system is actually in your gut. So protecting your gut and those microbes such as bacteria that inhabit the gut is a really good way to make sure your immune system is working optimally. So what you have to do for that is to have, again, this wide range of foods, particularly plant-based foods. So foods like bananas and asparagus and leeks and garlic and fermented foods are great prebiotic fuel for your gut microbes. And on my next video, I'll be talking about particular foods that give you nutrients such as copper, which also help to support a healthy immune function.